your business doesn't have a knowledge base in 2025, you're missing out on a lot of benefits. One of them being the ability to have a customer support chatbot with your business data that solve the customer's problems 24/7. Having an automating your employee onboarding. You know, your employees doesn't have to go to fucking 100-page document looking for some SOP or some data. Having the ability to talk with your data, talk with your business data, make better decisions. All of this can be done with a knowledge base. And today we're going to create one in n8n using a supabase vector database store. So for the first step, we go to right here to supabase. We create an account. You make a project. Once you make a project, you go to project settings. You go to data and API. Right here, this is your project URL. You copy your project URL. I'm gonna set up the credentials. So for the first step, we go to supabase account, right here, credentials. This is where you paste that URL. For the service role secret, we go to the same page. We have to go to APIs. We copy our service role secret and paste it right here. So we have now the credentials set up. We're going to add data manually to our knowledge base. So first I'm gonna do a simple example right here. If we go back to our table editor, we see that this data has been added. Now, what we input here is basically we first make a trigger. When click trigger, we make an edit field right here called knowledge. It's a string that says the following. It says a question, what exactly is personal call email lead generation? And it has the answer right here. Next, we create the supabase vector store node. We have created all credentials. With operation mode, we put insert documents from the list. No, before we do that, we need to go to SQL editor. We have to copy this code and paste it right here. This code, by the way, is going to be in the description of this video. Now, what this basically does is create a vector database. Create a vector database. In this case, the name will be documents. We go to table editor and it's going to be created right here. So once we created our vector database, we select documents and then we put connect the embeddings OpenAI. Basically, this node is basically creating vectors for each string. It's creating a vector representation of the string. What we next connect the default data loader. What it basically is going to do is to upload our data right here into supabase. I'm gonna put, in this case, JSON, because we are not loading any binary data. We're loading a string right here. We put the mode load all input data. So that's for adding data manually to our knowledge base. Now, if we want to add documents to our knowledge base, we're going to do is go to Google Drive trigger, create a Google Drive trigger. We're gonna set the credentials, upload your credentials. When I say the mode to every minute, it's going to check out this thing. For the trigger, we're going to change on involving changes involving a specific folder. From list knowledge base, this is our folder right here. Sorry. Watch for file uploaded. So this basically is going to watch every minute if a file has been uploaded to this workflow. So let's go ahead and upload. In this case, I have this fake data. It's a balance sheet that I created with ChatGPT, and we are going to be uploading this to our knowledge base. We click, right click, file upload, click on balance sheet data. We go back to our n8n project. We click this workflow. It's waiting, you see. As we go to our knowledge base, we will refresh this. We can see our balance sheet right here. You can see the data has been uploaded to our knowledge base. Now what it's basically doing here is the next node is going to be a Google Drive file download. Set the credential with resource file, operation download. So we're going to download the file by its ID. File ID is right here. Where it is? Well, this is file ID. The file basically has been recently uploaded right here to Google Drive. And for the supabase, it's basically the same configuration right here, except that in the default data loader we're going to put binary data, because this is document. This is whenever you have a document, you have to put binary. Recursive character splitter, this is basically splitting data into chunks of size. Each vector is split into a chunk of size 1000 characters. Now we're going to go to our AI rec agent. This accessing our knowledge base right here. In this case, we're going to open the chat. I'm going to ask it, what is my short-term debt? You can see square right here on knowledge base. Your short-term debt is $4,000. As we can see right here, short-term debt is $4,000. Now, if you want to make this chatbot, first we create a message trigger. Then we create an AI agent node. We place the chat input as user message. For the prompt, I'm going to leave this in the description of this video also. Everything you need in this video is going to be in the description. Your helpful AI assistant, the colleague has just asked about this question. Your job is to answer the question by searching the company's knowledge base stored in supabase. Now we have an OpenAI chat model right here. We're using GPT-4o mini in this case. We have a simple memory, and for the tool we're using the supabase vector store tool. We connect our credentials. For the operation, we're going to place it at retrieve documents. The name, knowledge base, doesn't really matter. Whatever, you can put whatever name you want. Description, you can put whatever here. From this, you have to select our table right here, documents. And the embeddings is going to be the small is for small applications. Small knowledge base is good for this example, and everything is set up for you to create your knowledge base in n8n. So if you like this video, give a like, comment below what my next video should be about, and goodbye.